Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Students,
Today we will discuss the topic
battles
led by our Holy Prophet Muhammad Part 4, which is chapter 24 in your textbook. But before starting our
lesson
I want to ask some
questions
about the
battle
of Badr, as you have already
studied
chapter 20 to 23, which were about the
battles
led by our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, part 1 to part 3 in detail. I hope that you
remember
the
important points
of those chapters. So, my first
question
question is, when was the
battle
Battle of Badr?
fought
Yes, Battle of
battles
Badr was
fought
in the second Hijri in the month of Ramadan. My second
question
is, why was the
battle
Battle of Badr
fought
You must have
studied
different reasons and
causes
that led to that,
battle
but the most
important
reason was that the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, migrated from Mecca to Medina with all the Muslims. They were staying peacefully in Medina, preaching and inviting more people to Islam. This
was
something that the Quraysh could not tolerate. They could not bear the rising fame of Allah's Messenger and Islam in Mecca and Medina. This made them attack Medina in the second Hijri, and the
battle
Battle of Badr took place. Now come to the third.
question
What was the result of the
battle
Battle of Badr? Yes, the Muslims
won
the notable victory and Quraysh were defeated. 14 Muslims were martyred, but 70 Quraysh were killed and 70 were captured in this.
battle
Now that we have revised the
battle
Battle of Badr, let's move on to our new topic,
battles
led by our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, part 4, which
include
is the Battle of Uhud. In our lesson today, we will
discuss
in detail the following main
points preparation
for revenge, the
strength
of the army, the
causes
of war held by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. The Holy Prophet sets out for Uhud, the departure of Abdullah ibn Ubay, the
strength
of the Muslims. The Holy Prophet takes up position. So basically, we will
discuss the causes events
and result of the
battle
Battle of Uhud. I hope your books are open in front of you and you can follow the.
lesson
First of all, we should understand the reasons and
causes
of the
battle
Battle of Uhud. Remember
remember
that the
battle
Battle of Badr was a great victory for the Muslims. Some of their
worst
enemies had been killed. The defeat at Badr was a serious
misfortune
for the Meccans. They were burning in the fire of revenge. Therefore, this
time
they
prepared
a large force to avenge their defeat in the month of Shawwal, 3rd Hijri, under the leadership of Abu Sufyan. At this
time
he had not embraced Islam. The Meccan army was strong this time.
time
Their army
include 3,000 well-equipped men, 3,000
camels and 200 horses. Abu Sufyan was the commander of this force. The Meccan army reached Medina on
Thursday
13th Shawwal, 3rd Hijri. They camped near the
Mount Uhud
Uhud is a very famous
mountain
near Medina. The news of the Meccan force
was brought
to the Muslims by a Muslim
scout
After the news
was
received, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, held a council of war on Friday, Council of war means he
discuss,
the matter with all his senior companions. Most of the senior companions were of the opinion that the Muslims should fight battle from inside the city, but the young Muslims who did not participate in battle in Badr strongly insisted on going forth and meeting the enemy in the open field. The
decision was
taken by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, to face the enemy at Uhud. So, the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, set out with his companions towards the valley of Uhud. This valley
was
3 miles away from Medina. Here it is very
important to discuss
that at that
time
it
was
was a common custom for
women
to participate in
better
along with men. Women were involved in the
better
Battle of Uhud as well. Among them
was
Hazrat
Aisha
Aisha Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha, the mother of the faithful. The women usually cooked the food for the soldiers. They mended their
clothes,
nursed the
wounded,
and
brought
water for the thirsty. Next point that we will
discuss
is the departure of Abdullah ibn Ubay. Total 1,000 Muslims participated in the Battle of Uhud, but when they left Medina for Uhud, on the way Abdullah ibn Ubay returned to Medina with 300 men, saying that the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, did not accept his opinion. Therefore, he and his men would not participate in the war. Remember, Abdullah ibn Ubay was the leader of the
hypocrites
in Medina, and this step that he took proved his hypocrisy. Next point we will
discuss
is the
strength
of the Muslims. The number of Muslims in the Battle of Uhud was 700. There were two horses. One belonged to the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and the other to Hazrat Abu Burda Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu. The Muslims' army reached Uhud on 15th Shawwal
towards
morning after Salatul Fajr. This brings us to the
end
of our session. We will continue with the same topic in our next session, but before we end, let me revise this session by asking you a few questions. Number 1. When was the Battle of Badr fought? Question number 2. What was the strength of the Meccan army? Question number 3. Who was Abdullah ibn Ubay? Question number 4. When did Allah's Messenger set out for Uhud? I hope you have got the answers to these questions through today's lecture. Your assignment for today is that you have to write short answers to 2 questions on the topic Battle of Uhud. Question number 1. Give a brief description of the strength of the Meccan and the Muslim army in the Battle of Uhud. Question number 2. What did the young Muslims insist on in the Council of War called by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him? Why did they do so? This assignment will be posted on your Google Classroom, and you will be expected to do it today by 10 p.m. Best of luck. Thank you. Take care, and Allah Hafiz.